Alright, people, what's good? It's your boy Double O, and I'm back with another one, and we're gonna get straight to it, because I don't know if the audio is gonna stay up or not. It's like, man, when you get motivated to do this stuff, and then you start hitting technical problems and issues, listen here. Support your content creators, because this isn't easy. This is not easy at all. You know what I'm saying? One thing go wrong and then you try to come back and it's just irritating. I excuse myself for the audio. I went and got one of these. It works fine, but right now I'm having technical issues with it plugging up. But the show must go on, as they say, right? But we talking about good old marathon today real quick. I'm gonna do like a 10-minute video. Hopefully it's gonna be 10. Ain't no telling when I get to talking. But I talked about this earlier about the situation that's going on with marathon, and yesterday it came out. Well, it came out sooner than that, but I reported on it yesterday. Again, remind the back noise. I am at work, and unfortunately right now I don't have a good headset. So I talked about this yesterday about what Bungie was accused of, and then it came out to be true that Bungie had plagiarized someone else's work and art style and concept and used it for this game Marathon. Right now, Bungie is just in a world of hurt, and I think it may be time for Bungie to go ahead and Sony to go ahead and cut the water off of Bungie and avoid the mishap that happened with Concord, in my opinion. Granted, yes, they done spent billions of dollars on this game, millions of dollars on this game. They done spent billions of dollars on this company, and they have been in complete turmoil since purchasing this company. From the incident of what they did to Last of Us and Naughty Dog, I still hold dear to that because I was a Naughty Dog multiplayer fan. Last of Us multiplayer fan, and for them to go in and pretty much use scare tactics in a sense to sway them into not releasing that game to the public and allowing the actual users, the fans of that brand, to actually test the game out and see if it was worth what they wanted. For them to cancel that and totally just because of what Bungie did until is just low down in my opinion. And it seemed like karma is coming to kick Bungie in the back end because Marathon isn't being received very well at all. From the gameplay to now you got issues internally with the development team, and so-called morale is down, and then it comes out and find out that you stole from other artists and talented artists. So right now they just not in the good light at all. Me personally, I did not get a chance to test out the beta, so I can't really have any positive or negative information on it. I'm just going off of word of mouth for social media, so that's even taken with a grain of salt because they probably lying. So I'm just gonna keep it frank. But this doesn't look good at all. That you have Forbes, a well-renowned website for journalists, coming out and just pretty much bashing the game and confirming what a lot of people were speaking on about Marathon due to the live service and then the plagiarism situation that's coming down the pipeline. It's just all negativity for this game. He said the concept, the idea of this game was a mistake. Bungie has said, hold on, I'm just doing a briefing. Dang, I gotta call him already. Bungie said that this came from the bunch of them playing Turkoff a while ago, and I heard that among that group it was a good old boy. It was a good old boy in leadership who pushed to make Bungie biggest non-Destiny project. So pretty much they got inspired from Escape from Tarkov, which is a problem within itself in the gaming community. Like, and this ain't got nothing to do with Bungie per se. This is just the thing in general where they play a game and you get inspired by it, which is cool, great, fine. But then in some cases, they don't. Being inspired and stealing, the line get blurry very quick in the sense of people don't come out with their own version of their own style of it, of the game that they've been playing, which neither here nor there. But I just want to speak on this coming out from Forbes and how it probably ain't gonna come out in the greatest light when it comes to Bungie, especially with the casuals, because the hardcore is already speaking about it and they got a strong opinion. He said, I'm just gonna read the highlights. It's probably even worse with the hardcore player, with Escape from Tarkov players scuffling at how easy they made Marathon. Everything from gear losing to time to kill to double revives on combat. I've seen almost an establishment exist extraction shooter player that are eager to jump over to Marathon for anything but a trial run based on what they've seen and played. Like right now, this is what I'm saying. You try to take the sauce of what made Escape from Tarkov good, and then you try to implement it in your own way, and it comes out terrible. Again, I haven't played the game myself, so I'm just taking this off of social media. So again, I'm under the impression if you haven't tested yourself, don't have a strong opinion. So I don't have a strong opinion about this. But the sauce of what made Escape from Tarkov so good was it was hard. It was a very difficult game. It wasn't easy. You couldn't tell the difference between an AI user, the NPCs, and a real user in the environment. And every movement in the game was intense. It was exciting because you're looting in an environment where there's other people in your. You can lose your resources for everything that you grind for in the game. And it was kind of like the dead zone in Division, but it was amplified 10 times over. That's that being inspired and plagiarism that we are stealing that I'm talking about. Like, you can play a game and get inspired by something, but did you make enough changes to it to not steal what made that game great? First game that I've ever seen that happen in before was Division. Like, we go into the dead zone, you hunting people down, or you're in a little environment and you're scavenging around for resources, and you gotta extract the resources that you find, or you end up probably losing it. That's what I've played before. That's the game that I played. But other people, was on PC, was playing different games that did it. Now, Escape from Tarkov probably was inspired by the Division, I'm just assuming. And then they came out with their version, and they came out with a hardcore, realistic version that everybody loved. Like, they went bare bones to it, and it came out pretty good. Marathon, in a sense, it seemed like it's not getting that love. It seemed like they just stole something, and it was a AAA, deemed a AAA company. They stole the idea, and now they didn't execute it right. So this is kind of weird. What's good, Pastor? Definitely hit the like button, man. Marathon ain't looking good. Forbes is coming out, literally kicking this game in the back, and I think it's gonna be dead on arrival before it even get the chance to even see any growth or improvement. Me personally, I like the art style. The art style looked kind of dope. It would look the original, but then come to find out, you stole it. So they said the price point is $40, and here go the